yourselves a nice cozy sweater, a nice can of nude vodka, soda waters, like myself drinking black cherry, or whatever it is that you grab. It always like breaks the mic when I do that. Cheers, you guys. That was a really good one. Okay, so if you've never seen The Shining, we're gonna go over the details and kind of plot summary of that film slash book, and then we're gonna go into how it's related to the Stanley Hotel. So, The Shining is a 1977 horror novel written by Stephen King. I don't know why I chose so much of his stuff this year. I just did. It tells the story of Jack, Wendy, and Danny Torrance during an isolated winter in which Jack becomes the caretaker of Colorado's Overlook Hotel. It deals with the themes of parenthood, isolation, addiction, and bonds of family. In the film, Jack is a writer who hopes to finish a play over the winter while he is the caretaker of this hotel. He receives the job and acts as an act of charity from his friend Al Shockley. Shockley is a near majority stakeholder in the Overlook. Jack and Al were drinking friends but are both now sober. His temper and alcoholism have plagued Jack's life. Once when his son Danny spilled a beer on his papers, he'd accidentally broken his son's arm while pulling him away. This brought Wendy to the brink of divorcing Jack and leaving with Danny. Danny, the son, is a serious, troubled boy with psychic powers that Dick Halloran, the cook at the Overlook, whom also has these abilities, calls the Shining. The boy has the strongest shine that this cook has ever seen. He sees visions and can read people's thoughts if he tries. Sometimes the visions are of horrible images that only scare him, but sometimes they're premonitions of things yet to occur. A figure named Tony, whom Danny describes as a little boy that lives in his mouth, shows Danny these visions. Creepy, so creepy. Later, Danny, whose middle name is Anthony, learns that Tony is a version of himself from the future, who is trying to warn him of impending violence. Once the family is at the hotel, trouble begins. The hotel has a terrible past filled with murders, suicide, mafia activity, and all forms of debauchery. The hotel is able to use Danny's powers to grow stronger, and if it can, kill Danny. He will be imprisoned there forever then with the other ghosts that lurk the hotel. What were once visions slowly become more real, leading to terrifying, hallucinatory events. While playing in the background, for instance, the topiary animals chase Danny back to the hotel. So eventually the hotel takes control of Jack, the young boy, and it begins to work on him the way it did a former caretaker whom killed his family during the winter there. Eventually the hotel takes control of Jack, the father, and it begins to work on him the way it did Delbert Grady, whom was the former caretaker that had actually stayed there and killed his family during his stay. 2:17 when Stephen wandered the long corridors listening to canned music and visited the bartender Grady. The remote location, grand size, and eerie desolation had Stephen King's imagination running wild, which it already was. He claims it was like God had put me there to hear and see things. He said that he dreamed of his 3-year-old son running around the corridor, looking back over his shoulder, eyes wide, screaming. He was being chased by a fire horse, and he'd woke with a tremendous jerk, sweating. He got up, lit a cigarette, sat in his chair, looking out the window, and by the time the cigarette was done, I had the bones of The Shining firmly set in my mind. So that's honestly pretty awesome. And the Stanley Hotel is known as the Disneyland for ghosts. It has hosted countless paranormal investigations. Guests get in a lot on the Ghost Adventure package, where they are assigned a room on the 4th floor, complete with a ghost hunting kit and a red rum mug. Ghostly occurrences are reported in almost every room, from shadowy figures to eerie laughter, flickering lights to items moving on their own. The Stanley Hotel has all of your favorite phenomenon. If you get too spooked, just find a member of the cleaning staff. Apparently, the ghosts have vacuum cleaners. Every time someone vacuums, the machines go haywire and turn off, and the plugs fly out of the walls. So it's pretty cool. So, here is a few creepy facts about this hotel. So, the most famous room in the entire hotel, for good reason, is 217. There was a maid named Elizabeth Wilson who was lighting the gas lamps in the room many years back. But 217 had a gas leak that had blew apart the room and flown her body a story down. She survived with a few broken bones and continued to work at the hotel for a few years more. But for some reason, she chose to stick very close to that room. Elizabeth still keeps to her housekeeping routine as people return to their room and find their luggage unpacked, shoes lined up, and shadows seen passed through the walls. Room 428 has a friendly cowboy. There is a ghost of a cowboy who frequents this room in the dead of night, but he just likes to sit in the corner or pace the floor. That's creepy, and I'd hate it. I don't care if he's polite. He's quite the gentleman, as he's once asked a couple to leave the room after he obliged. As a couple once asked him to leave the room, and he obliged. Other ladies have awoken to him kissing their foreheads goodnight. No one knows his story, but everyone can respect a man who respects the ladies, even in the afterlife. Ghost children like to play games with those in room 418. Nope. No. Anyway, this particular room 418 is haunted by children who like to play with objects in this room. Guests have seen the lights flicker, hangers move to their own accord, and some covers are even ripped off of them. In the middle of the night, a 4-year-old stayed in this room a few years back and told her mother in the morning that a young boy had tickled her in the night, but he left her after she asked him to stop. Although children are known to make up stories, it's a funny coincidence. I also think children are known to see things we might not, but you know. So the concert hall is known to have a lot of paranormal activity. People report hearing and feeling the touch of ghosts. There was a worker named Paul neighbors swear he's tried to push them out of the door of the hall. The founder of the hotel, who is known for her pianist skills, often shows off her music in the concert hall as well, and guests report hearing the piano play throughout the night. Lucy the ghost also haunts the halls. Many years ago, a girl named Lucy was found in the hotel basement peeping at some of the construction plans. The staff found out and threw her into the cold, where she'd actually froze to death. She now haunts the concert hall and basement. A guest on tour took a picture above which showed a young girl in a hot pink dress, but no one there on the tour was wearing that sort of attire at the time. It was also strange, as everyone agreed they'd never seen a girl there, which is odd. Some of the male ghosts there are known to be handsy with the women, so some aren't as nice as that gentle cowboy. The male ghosts are not ashamed to touch girls during their stay. Women have felt a presence of their hair being stroked, someone kissing their cheeks or hands, and sometimes a hand like running across their waist. It's a good idea to wear something less revealing. Interesting. Lord Dunraven makes his presence known, as he was the original owner of the piece of land that the Stanley Hotel resides on. He never once visited the hotel, but it's hard to believe that the Irishman who haunts room 401 could be anyone else. He is another ghost that is unafraid to wrap his arm around a woman's shoulder or play with her hair. He is not polite to the men, though. He generally gives them a feeling of unwelcomeness or steals their valuable items. I hate that. I hate it all. Sorry. I hate all of it. So room 407 has a friendly ghost. No one has ever seen the ghost that haunts this room, but apparently he's friendly and caring based off of his actions. One little boy stayed in the room and kept kicking off his covers, and every time he did, the ghost would tuck him back in. Other guests have been reported to being tucked in during the night, while some say the ghost likes to sit on the edge of the bed and watch them sleep. It's a perfect room for someone who wants to experience paranormal activity, but not be frightened by it. I don't know, someone sitting on the edge of my bed being like, hey. I'd hate it. I'd be very uncomfortable. I don't know what you're talking about. Very scary. So, continuing on, as I'm rambling, as I do. It is not uncommon for ghosts in old-fashioned styles to appear in haunted places, and room 413 is no different. There have been several guests who have reported seeing a man sitting in the corner of the room open area in front of the Stanley Hotel was originally a long driveway for Stanley steamers and a promenade for guests to enjoy views. In 2015, it was replaced with a hedge maze. They held a competition where they chose the design from 300 global entrants, and this wasn't done to connect the hotel to the version of The Shining. Oh, this was done